Everyone has readied up. The countdown has begun. 23 seconds, and we'll get this ice match beginning. Starting out on the Axis team, it will be iNfallible with Epic, Dater, and Tech. On the Allied defensive team, Mixer, Bob, and Alea for Fatal Attraction. We'll find out if Fatal Attraction can hold on to their advantage. They are from the winner's bracket, even though they've now lost once. Or will iNfallible get a second win on them, sweep them in the grand finals, and kick them out of the tournament, and thus win themselves the super uber duper cool video cards. Taking a look at the spawn, here comes the Axis team of iNfallible. Grenades already raining down from Fatal Attraction inside that forward bunker. So iNfallible, well, let's take a look. Running forward to the forward door, there's Epic with the dynamite down. He will get dynamite planted at the main entrance. ETTV spectator team chat shout out to Mousy. That's a Serum throwing that one out there. I'm guessing Mousy is on ETTV. Battles happening over here in front of the forward spawn point as Bob pops out, gets into a one-on-one with Tech. Tech and Epic running inside, trying to get the forward spawn point, and they will get it for the Axis team. They should have that main entrance blown in just a moment here, and there it is. Main entrance has been blown. 11 minutes left on the clock. Command post has been constructed by the Axis team. That's going to be back here in the crate area. Going to have some cabinets with health and ammo available to them, so they're going to make their move. Here they come. First person going out is going to be Dater, making his way up the ramp as the forward bunker is reclaimed by the Allied team. iNfallible making their move, however, trying to get a hold of those documents. Here comes Dater at the top. Dater and Tech trying to get past that support fire. Unfortunately, Tech is the one, or Epic is the one that puts out the support fire, and he kills a teammate in the process. Dater has picked up the documents, making his way towards that shipping hallways, the long route around. Tech gonna take the lead. Dater right there with him as a medic. They're coming through, trying to make their way out. Haven't come up against any of the allies yet, but Bob's about to change that. Coming around the corner, Bob versus Tech. Who will win? It will be Bob, but not for long, as look at that. Epic came around the corner, and oops, we didn't see what was happening, but Dater got pitch slapped by Mixer's Thompson. And the objective was returned. Forward bunker has been captured by the Axis team, and with 9 minutes 45 seconds on the clock, we're looking at a very forward defense by the Allies as they send their teams through to capture the forward bunker right back again from the Axis team. Looking to see what iNfallible's going to do. They have Epic making his way up the inside ladder. Coming up at the top, there's Tech as well. Tech is actually going to be the one to go in and grab those documents. He's making his way out. Epic leading the way. Epic falls down to the mid-level, causing a little bit of pain for him. And as a field ops, he's going to need a little medic support to get out of there in one piece. Still waiting for Tech to ski down the hill. He makes his way around the corner, being led by his teammate. Nice rifle nade action from Alea, and Tech is going to run in there. He's all by himself. Everyone sing it with me. All by yourself. Oh, I don't know. Alea is going to be chasing down Epic as Epic heads, no wait, I'm sorry, Tech heads up the ladder, and he's actually trapped up here. Here comes Bob, and Bob's Thompson, quick work. He clears out Tech, returns the documents, and we have 8 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. And we're looking to see what's going to come next out of this iNfallible team. These guys are getting a feel for each other's strategies. The Axis get a hold of the forward bunker. The Allies come right back in again, reset them to the outside spawn point. Seems that iNfallible's choosing just to let that one go. Although this time they may be letting it go because there was no one there to take it back. Here comes iNfallible. Nice rifle nade from Alea. Gets a double one. Dater and Epic both tossed out either direction. Tech trying to get a revive. Manages to get Epic back on his feet. But as soon as he does, Tech nailed by some Garand fire from Alea. All that's left alive, let's look out here. Well, no one for iNfallible as they're going to come fresh off the spawn. Rifle nades coming their way. Here comes Tech and Dater from the east spawn point, making their way through the hallways. They're all grouping up again. A little medic action. Another grenade coming out. One from Alea, one from Mixer. Tech and Dater down for the count. No revives coming this time around. No forward spawn point grabbed either. Tough match so far for Infallible. 7:30 on the clock, and here comes the next spawn by the Infallible team, Dater and Tech. They're not feeling too infallible right now as they keep getting caught up in these hallways and not getting much further past them. They have managed a couple of document grabs, but the document grabs have resulted in them losing the forward spawn points, losing control of the map, and then when they get to the other side, Fatal Attraction is waiting for them. Got a battle over the forward bunker. Tech coming in here, trying to hold on to it by himself, waiting for his team to spawn in. They do manage to spawn in. Now the question is, will they leave someone behind this time? Tech is currently sitting there guarding that forward bunker, joined by Epic. Thompson comes through from Bob, finds Dater. Rifle nade finds Tech, but Epic still holding on with the MP40. Alea manages to chase Epic off. Here comes Epic one more time as the forward bunker is lost to him, and he cannot reclaim it. 6 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock. You'd never guess that we were over on the other side of the map for at least a minute or two. As far as the battle's going now, it's all about that forward spawn point. Unless we can see some sneaky action out of the Infallible team. Got Epic and Dater making their way down the normal hallways for the Axis team, dodging the grenades coming at them, trying not to get caught in crossfire. Dater finds Mixer's Thompson and doesn't fare too well from it. We're looking to see what's going on here. I mean, seriously, a lot of death from Fatal Attraction. Not much momentum being presented by Infallible. Epic and Dater come off the spawn once again, come around the corner, dodging the grenades, throwing one inside, trying to stay alive. Mixer pops out, gets caught in a little bit of crossfire from Epic and Dater. Nice play there as they draw out the Fatal Attraction team. The documents have been grabbed by, well, it's going to be Tech making the run right here. Dater still holding on to that forward spawn point, making his way out to join up with his teammate. Dater and Epic heading through the main entrance. Where is their teammate? I don't know where he is. Here he comes. Tech being escorted through by his team. He has about a third of his health left. The allies have the forward bunker, which means they're there waiting for them. And there is Mixer throwing out some grenade action. Dater dodging back and forth, manages to survive that grenade. Getting caught a little bit here. Bob tries to do some damage. Oh, the allies return the documents as Mixer bounces around, gets Tech. Tech drops the documents just before Mixer dies. He manages to get them returned. Nice bit of play by Fatal Attraction and Infallible in that one. Ultimately, Fatal Attraction getting the upper hand. 4:40 on the clock. Not much time left as Dater comes through once again, this time by himself, making his way through the main entrance, heading up to the mid-level. He's going across the open area. Wait, here we go. The allies have the Axis team has the documents. Tech once again making the move to grab the documents, drops down to the mid-level. Slowly taking his time, waiting for a little escort action, slides down the hot tin roof. Comes around, pops inside. We're following him as he heads down the main entrance into the hallways. What's waiting for him on this other side? Well, it seems to be Infallible outside getting into the battles here. Tech now making his way outside. Oh, wait, here comes the battle. Tech runs outside. So far, no one from Fatal Attraction to slow him down, but there across the map will be Mixer. Mixer going to be killed. Tech making a run for it. He's coming across the map. Dater is there to escort him, and I think they're going to make it. No, wait, there's Alea providing us a little last-minute defensive work, but Tech will slip by, and there we go. The documents have been transferred. Very good effort by both teams. Good games being exchanged. And the time on the clock will be 8 minutes and 21 seconds set by Infallible. It is time to find out what Fatal Attraction has in store for the Infallible team. Will ice be their shining armor, the thing that saves them from obscurity? Well, not that Fatal Attraction could ever be obscure, but you know, it's a pretty big deal to make it all the way into the finals in the winner's bracket and then get slapped down by your opposition from the loser's bracket. You know, you got double elimination, so that's going to give you a second chance. But it's really hard to come back from something like that. And here we go. Match has begun. 8 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock now. And we're following Infallible as they head into that forward spawn point. Got some rifle nade action from Dater. No surprises there. Alea's going to throw the grenade right back, and Tech is obliterated by that one. Here we have Mixer making his way across. Let's see if the engineer has gone past. Sure enough, Alea has gone past, planted the dynamite at the main entrance, and will now proceed to guard it as I'm getting attacked by a kitten. Hello, kitten. All right, so I've got a kitten casting with me this time. There we go. So we're at the main entrance waiting for the dynamite to explode. 10 seconds left on that dynamite. Alea continues to do some nice guard work there. And we've got some moves being put on by, what is it, Dater and Epic trying to steal back the forward spawn point. Will they manage it? Well, the main entrance has been blown. I don't think casting with a kitten is actually a good idea, to tell you the truth. The forward spawn point has not been grabbed yet by Fatal Attraction. Dater and Tech have been doing a good job of guarding it with pretty much everything in their arsenal. They continue to pop out, do some damage, fall back. Everyone, in fact, is spending all their time at that forward spawn point. Mixer finally able to come in, grabs the spawn point just as the spawn is about to occur, and Fatal Attraction has now spawned in the forward area. Let's see how long they hold on to that one for, as we have 6 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Mixer makes his way up through the main entrance, finds Epic. Epic going to be launching some rifle nades down that hallway, which is going to send Mixer running back as the allies grab the forward bunker. Tech right there to take control of it. Mixer pops in for a quick one-on-one versus Tech. Who's going to make it? Well, Tech actually abandoned ship, fell back. The forward bunker was grabbed just in time for a spawn. And my cat wants back up again, but she's not going to get to come play with us right now. No, this match is far more important than playing with a kitten, don't you think? I sure do. MP40 fire from Fatal Attraction coming outside here as we're looking for an attack, and there you have it, the first attack coming. Bob going to pick up that those sets of documents, make his way towards the main entrance, gets in a one-on-one versus Epic, joined by his teammate Mixer, and with 5:55 left on the clock, we see Fatal Attraction making their first attempt at grabbing the documents. Nice start going out here as, look at that, Alea already jumps forward, grabs the forward bunker. Bob is backing out of the hallway. Will he make it all the way? Here comes Dater, trying to chase him down. Bob holding on, no! Bob is caught by Dater's Thompson fire, and the allies have returned the documents. Not only have they returned the documents, but they have reclaimed the forward bunker, forcing the Axis team to spawn all the way outside. Here comes Bob, Alea, and Mixer, looking at a time of 5:17 on the clock. Got some grenades coming out by Tech, and a grenade's going to come right back at him as Mixer returns fire. Tech is now dead, and we have a forward spawn point grab. Mixer and Alea double teaming on that one, handing out some health, handing out some ammo. Bob's going to join up with them as well, and we're going to see attack coming out very soon. Alea and Bob sticking together. No, wait, Bob's going to head back towards that main entrance, and I think we're going to hear it any second now. No, wait. I spoke too soon. Mixer's hanging out here at the main entrance, waiting for his teammate to join him before he makes a move on the documents. Looking outside, Epic for Infallible and Dater actually holding back and guarding the documents. Interesting choice of play by the Infallible team. We never saw that from Fatal Attraction. They pretty much let Infallible get through to the other side and then worried about capturing them in the hallways. But, you know, it's working out well for Infallible so far as we have a team kill with Bob's grenade. Oops, kind of missed there. Bob makes it to the top of the ladder where Dater is waiting for him. Dater and Epic doing a good job of handing off health and ammo, making sure that they're both prepared for battle up at the top of the stronghold, waiting for the incoming Fatal Attraction team. Not much action happening from Fatal Attraction outside, so I'm going to head inside towards that main entrance and see if we have another attack coming through. Sure enough, here come Bob and Mixer, making their way up the stairwell through that main entrance, coming out the other side amidst the boxes. Mixer heads up the ladder to the middle area. Jumping across the open spaces, Bob is going to be outside getting into a quick battle. I'm not sure who he's fighting against, but someone's out there. As the allies have grabbed the forward bunker, Epic gets destroyed by Mixer's MP40 fire. But still up here is Dater. Dater trying to hold down this top level as Mixer pops out for a quick shot. Mixer joined by Bob 2-on-1. Can Dater hold on to it until his teammates spawn in at the allied spawn point? He sure is trying. Oh, support fire coming out from iNfallible. It's a 3-man kill, but the important thing is he got Mixer and Bob. May have gotten a teammate in the process, but that was some beautifully placed support fire by Epic, saving the day for his team. Sure, Dater will have to spawn in next time around, but look at that. He's already back inside this game. Didn't take him very long. Nice play there by Epic. With 2 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock, Tech still doing some good jobs, or doing some good work in the hallways, trying to hold off Fatal Attraction. Do have the forward bunker now in the hands of the Fatal Attraction team. Alea just hanging out here, trying to hold on to that for just a little bit longer. Looking through the back hallways, you will find Bob making his way up the staircase. Mixer right in front of him. Mixer heads to the mid-level, looking for a little fire to come his way. Doesn't see it yet, so he's... Oh, wait, just as soon as he heads around the corner, starts to look away, gets caught by some fire in the ass. Mixer now down to about half his health. He is a medic, so he can med up himself.
We've reclaimed the forward bunker.
The allies have grabbed the forward bunker. Mixer finds Epic at the top of the ladder and has no problem taking him out of play. Mixer comes around the corner, joined by Bob, who's handing out some health while we're at it. Bob, one-on-one versus Dater. Dater able to kill. Nice Thompson work by Dater. And we see another lost opportunity for Fatal Attraction.
They've captured the forward bunker.
The Axis team now back in control of the forward bunker. Let's take a look on how that's going for them as Alea kills himself to spawn back in with his team. There we go, all three spawning in at the forward bunker. Bob, Mixer, and Alea making their way up the staircase through the main entrance. They're going to stick together this time for how long, though, as we have Mixer heading up to the mid-level. Alea heads outside. Bob pops back and forth for a second, a little unsure of which way he's going to go. As the allies reclaim the forward bunker, we have Alea and Bob coming up that staircase. Alea makes it to the top. No, wait, dies. Bob going to stick a needle in the ass, and Alea back up and running. Epic still up here, causing some damage. We've got Mixer making it past the iNfallible team, getting a hold of the allied documents. Drops down to the mid-level, all three of them alive, but hurting. Heading around the corner through the main entrance, coming out the other side. Can they make it to transmit the documents? They have 40 seconds left to go. Tech is watching for them. Tech and Bob get into it, and Bob manages to stay alive. Mixer out in the front with full health, running as fast as he can. 28 seconds left on the clock. This is their last attempt. Mixer continues to run forward towards that transmission. Looking inside, there are no players from iNfallible to stop them, and Fatal Attraction will transmit this document.
Objective captured.
And there you go. They have successfully beat the clock with a time of 8 minutes and 8 seconds. And if you forgot, the iNfallible time, 8:21. Very close matchup in this first round. And I gotta say, well played by both teams. Let's take a look at the overall stats for these teams. Best efficiency going out to Mixer with a 54% efficiency, 18 kills, 15 deaths. Lowest efficiency going to be on the same team. It's Bob from Fatal Attraction with 38% efficiency, 8 kills, 13 deaths. iNfallible is pretty even, 48, 45, and 41. Nicely played. Ice is a nail biter the whole way, Dismal says. And let me just pop out here. Nah, I really don't have anything to say. It's cool beans, kids. We're going to get these teams readied up pretty quickly. The entire Axis team of Fatal Attraction has already readied up. They're gonna get this one started as soon as possible. Now remember, here's where we are in this stage of the game. The current score is 1-0 in favor of Fatal Attraction heading into the second set. Now you have Fatal Attraction setting the initial time. iNfallible will try to beat it. If they cannot beat the time set by Fatal Attraction wins it all. They run away the winners, the gods of 3 men in a tug. If iNfallible can beat the time set by Fatal Attraction, we go into a third set, the final set, to find out who our champions are. Match begins in 3, 2, 1. And we're started here on ice. Time available 12 minutes. And we'll see if Fatal Attraction can pull off another nice time, or if they can maybe even step it up a notch. As we have iNfallible heading into that forward spawn point. Dater and Tech already working the grenades out there, tossing them into the hallways. Mixer trying to dodge a few of them. tosses a little damage inside, and then makes his way across towards that main entrance. Alea already up there getting dynamite down on the main entrance. Pretty textbook beginning so far. Except for Alea killing the teammate Mixer. Nice grenade work there. Tech has now made it to the top of the ladder. Dater comes in. Oh, this is not going to be textbook, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have a diffused dynamite at the main entrance. iNfallible is taking this one very seriously, and Dater already getting a nice diffuse. 11 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in this first half of the second set. The Axis team is in control of the forward spawn point as Mixer, Bob, and Alea spawn in nice and fresh and ready for action. Alea heading up that stairwell, going towards the main entrance, tossing the dynamite down again. And let me just take care of this for Mortanis. There you go. That's what you need. All right. Hey, I don't mind telling you people, I personally use SAM DSP. Went out not the big old SAM 2 thing, but just the DSP plug-in for Winamp. I went out and bought it, and I like it. I think it's a great application. It works well for me. It records things for me, and it's good times. It really is. We still have the forward spawn point in control. Let me just tell him. All right. There. Now I've taken care of my good deed of the day. Main entrance has been blown by the Axis team with 10:05 on the clock. Fatal Attraction starting to make their way down the halls right now. And I'm just looking around, waiting to see what's going to come here as Dater and Epic are going to kill and come in nice and fresh, ready for battle. Quickly getting into it with Bob. Bob trying to stay alive here, and oh, he's going to trip over a landmine as we have the match paused by the Axis team. I'm not sure if this is Alea's ping spiking or... So when I looked, he was at 120, but I think he might have been that way the whole time. Could be a tactical timeout as well. Alea says, sorry, it's my mouse. It's going in and out. Grease Gun, you got your little URL there. That's awesome. Giving the love to RadioITG.com. You're the man, Grease Gun. You're the man. The Allies have reclaimed the forward bunker. This is a familiar sight in this 3-on-3. These guys have pretty much kept the forward bunker going back and forth between Allied control and Axis control. But what we have right now is Mixer popping inside, getting the objective, then finishing off Epic with his MP40 fire. Mixer down to just over half his health, drops down to the mid-level, tosses out a couple of health packs, and he's making a run for it, but he knows someone's coming. He heard the bones crunching, and here comes Dater. Dater throwing some fire down the way, and we have, Tech gonna wrap around. Fine, was it Mixer? Yes, it was Mixer in the hallways. And very nicely played by the Allied team of iNfallible. 8:55 on the clock. The forward bunker now in the hands of the Axis team once again. Looking at the top of the ladder, outside at the stronghold, you're going to find Dater and Epic. They're teaming up to stay back and wait for the incoming Fatal Attraction team. Forward bunker once again reclaimed and quickly by iNfallible. Got Alea near death at the bottom. Alea near death at the bottom of this outside ladder near the documents. Going to be picked off by Thompson fire from Dater. Still looking for some attacks to happen. Tech going to run inside. And actually, let's take a look inside. Mixer coming up to the top of the ladder. And Thompson fire from Epic coming around the corner. No problem for iNfallible. 8:05 on the clock. Great shot coming out by Mixer. I guess giving the love out to Epic for doing such a good job of killing him. Thank you for killing me, man. Heading through the main entrance, going to these back hallways, looking at this forward spawn point where Tech is waiting just behind these boxes. Grenade primed and ready. Gonna toss it out. And he misses. And he's dead. No, wait, he's not. First he gets one kill in on Mixer. I don't even know. Yes, he got a couple. Actually, Alea and Mixer both got hit by that one. But Bob came through. MP40, a little bit of revive action going on. As the Axis once again have control of the forward bunker. Alea comes through that main entrance as a field ops. Looks left, looks right, heads up towards the mid-level. Here's an airstrike coming down and is now going to head outside. Oh, wait, the Allies have the forward bunker yet again. And Mixer and Alea, the grenades coming out. There is the objective grabbed by Mixer. Mixer heads down to the mid-level, joining up with Alea, heading through that main entrance. These guys are going to make a run for it, coming to the other side with 6 minutes and 56 seconds left to go. Alea heads the long way through past the command post, comes out the other side where Bob has captured the forward bunker. Mixer and Alea head outside towards the half-track, and let's run ahead towards that transmission tower to find out if anyone's waiting inside. No one is inside, but Epic is coming through with the Thompson. Can they get a hold of the documents? No, they cannot. The Allies make it back, and they get the documents returned. Once again, amazing play going on by iNfallible. Can you believe it? It came so very close. Almost got those documents transmitted. Last minute, denied. 6 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time for a couple more attempts by Fatal Attraction. But of course, they want the fastest time they can possibly get. And this is not looking very fast for them. But they are going to make another attempt here. Trying to make sure they don't get hit by the support fire. But Bob gets picked off by support fire. Unrevivable. And he's going to have to wait till the next time to come in and do some work there. Alea still alive, but not very. Coming near death. Down to a shred of health. Dater comes around the corner with the Thompson fire. No surprises there as the Axis are spawning once again way outside. Forward bunker is captured. Bob comes through by himself. Comes around the corner, crouching behind some boxes, waiting for someone to come to him, whether it be his teammates or his opponents. He'll take either. Bob bouncing back and forth. Still waiting it out here. Inside behind the boxes, kind of chilling, bouncing up and down. 5:12 on the clock. Don't forget ETTV is available to everybody. ETTV is in pound ETTV on GameSurge or ET-Center.com for those IPs. You must have enemy territory and the latest version of ET Pro, both free. So why aren't you watching? Here comes Mixer heading up the ladder, trying to make sure they don't get hit by the support fire that's about to come rushing through. They come out alive. Mixer going to revive his teammate Bob, and these guys are bunny hopping across the map, dodging the grenades coming their way. The forward bunker in the Allied hands, but Bob and Mixer are still in this one. They come running across the map, coming around the corner. Alea will join them, and the objective has been grabbed by Alea. Taking a look at their overall health, they're in pretty good shape, getting ready to figure out which way are we going to go. Mixer drops down to the bottom level. Alea and Bob join him, and they're headed inside towards that main entrance. Kill revive happening there as Bob gets Alea back up and running with a fresh complement of health. Alea takes the lead, Mixer right behind, and Bob in the rear. They come through their command post area. Dater still in here. Can they clear Dater out before he does damage to their carrier? Yes, they can. Coming out the other side, Bob and Mixer and Alea. Well, no, it's just Bob and Alea now. Alea looking towards that long hallway where Mixer is coming. Let's run forward to the transmission tower where we find it all clear. No, wait! Tech hiding behind the doorway here, just waiting for them to come in. 3:40 on the clock. Mixer tosses in a grenade, runs in and gets into a battle versus Tech. Here comes Alea and Bob. Oh, Bob does it! He manages to kill off Tech with his MP40. And this time, Mixer won't be screaming out in frustration as the time has been set. Something about 8 minutes makes these teams happy as we have a time of 8:28 on the clock. So here's where it stands. If you haven't been paying attention, listen now. The overall score is 1-0 in a best-of-3 series. Fatal Attraction is currently in the lead. They have now set a time of 8 minutes and 28 seconds, which iNfallible will be tasked with beating. If iNfallible beats that time, we'll have a 1-1 tie, and we'll head over into a third game, a third set here on ice. Ice has been quite a nail-biter of a map so far, going back and forth. We've seen a couple of close calls, but ultimately every single set we've seen so far has gone 8 minutes and a few seconds. 8:21 was the initial time. 8:08 was the time beat by Fatal Attraction. And now we have 8:28. What's with all the 8s? Is 8 the lucky number for the 3 men in a tug? Wouldn't it be 3s? I mean, come on. So we're here. We're ready for it. We've got teams readying up. 2 players left to go, and it's going to be Mixer and Alea for Fatal Attraction. Thank you, Durini. I don't know. I mean, maybe he doesn't snort, but it would be funny if he did, wouldn't it? It's more interesting to have him snort. As the match has begun, 8:11 on the clock, ETTV available for all of you. Pound ETTV on game search for IPs or hit up et-center.com. Battle happening here in the hallways. Dater comes around the corner. Mixer putting up some strong opposition, but Dynamite will be planted by Epic, and the countdown has begun. 7:52 on the clock. Will we see a defuse? Probably not, but we'll watch for it just in case. As they're still holding on to this one, they have managed to capture the first forward bunker capture. Will it last for very long? Probably not. Probably not. Epic standing guard over the forward bunker, waiting for his team to spawn in. There we go. A fresh spawn in by iNfallible. Dater and Epic popping around the corner. Main entrance has been blown. They'll come through on the other side where they will find no one waiting for them. As they come outside, the battle will still not pick up. Epic will head up the ladder, and what he finds waiting for him at the top is nothing. So he's going to come running across the map as the allies capture the forward bunker, and Epic has grabbed the documents for the first time in this set. 7:02 on the clock. He drops down to the mid-level. Right now appears to be by himself. Heads inside through the main entrance, where he's still not being joined by his teammates, but he has full health, getting into a battle versus Mixer. Will Epic stay alive and hold on to this document run? No, he will not. There you have Mixer getting the returned documents just as Dater shows up to do a little bit of help there. Dater arrives just moments too late, and iNfallible will have to come out the other side and make another attempt on those documents. Dater heads up the inside ladder, comes to the top of the stronghold. No one from Fatal Attraction is waiting for him, so he's going to head inside, grab the documents, drop down to the mid-level, toss out a little health for him, and head straight for the main entrance. He comes into the main entrance, still no one there to guide him, comes out the other side, still looking for someone to guide him. No luck, and here comes Mixer once again. Mixer almost dead, and this time Mixer's the one who goes down, but Dater comes around the corner where Bob is waiting for him. And the allied documents are once again returned. 5 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. Fatal Attraction putting up some nice defensive work. They haven't changed their strategies all too much. They are maintaining in a forward defensive position, allowing iNfallible their opportunities to grab the objective, knowing that it's not going to do them any good. Once again, we have the match paused, this time by the Allies team, which makes me believe that Alea's probably having mouse troubles again. Dismal says, mouse. Yes, once again, the mouse is acting up. And of course, you know that they're putting that out there so that if they lose the game, they can be like, dude, my mouse was messing up and it was so, like, not my fault. Because that's what Alea sounds like. It's, like, totally not my fault. It's like my mouse was screwing up. And Dismal's like, yeah, but your strategy was really cool. Yeah. They all sound like losers. I bet you they're not. I bet you they're all really cool people, and I'm making fun of them, and I'm a bad broadcaster for being so mean. Looking at the stronghold, nothing happening out here. It seems to be happening in the hallways, so I make my way towards the main entrance, down the stairs. Around the corner, I can hear some gunfire right inside this forward spawn point as Fatal Attraction holds it down a little bit longer. Mixer and Alea working together as Tech desperately tries to stay alive. Tech will make it a little bit further, but Mixer's going to come through, kill him off, and revive his teammate. Here comes iNfallible fresh off the spawn. Alea with some rifle nade action. We got Mixer dropping out, trying to get a little revive in there, and he's going to have to revive both Alea and Mixer as they both take a little hit there. They'll kill themselves, spawn back in fresh, all three of them starting over again. Looking outside for iNfallible. They're going to come off the spawn at about the same time. We'll see if they meet up once again in the forward spawn room. We already have grenades coming out by Fatal Attraction as they try to hold off iNfallible as long as they possibly can. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. It's looking pretty good for Fatal Attraction right now, but we are talking ice here. Things can change in an instant. All it takes is one bad set of kills, one bad set of spawns, and your opponent's running with the documents, and it's over. Okay, match paused again. Alea's starting to get a little worked up over the mouse troubles. I can understand that, although, dude, buy a new mouse. If your mouse is having so much trouble, wait, are you going to get a new mouse? Is that what this is about? Best Buy gift certificate? That's what you're hoping for, isn't it? Alea is going to get a new mouse or else not ever be able to complain again in match. Match has been restarted and the documents have been grabbed by the Allied team, by the Axis team of Infallible. Here comes Epic heading through the hallways. No one to guard him right now. Comes around the corner, down the stairs, in towards that command post, which has not been constructed. Around the corner, into the hallways. No one stopping him. He's coming outside, headed towards the half track. Still no one to stop him. Making his way towards the transmitter with 3:28 on the clock. Looking inside, no one is here. This may be it. Infallible comes running through. Epic comes inside, and the documents have been transmitted in a very astounding time. 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Oh, Serum, it's all love. It's all love. So we saw a score of 1-0 in favor of Fatal Attraction. Now 1-1. We'll be heading into a third set in just a moment. Basically, we're back in this game. Alea says that he has an MX510 and it just craps out on him. And I had a great idea, right? Oh, mice were third place. That's what it was. I knew there were mice somewhere in this. So Alea going to try to hold it out here for just one more set. Yes, Church, I'm on air. That's why my name is On Air. Sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we now begin on our third set of ice. 12 minutes on the clock. And we're going to see how fast can Infallible set the time. Now, their fastest time so far? 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Can they beat that time? We'll find out in just a moment. Fatal Attraction now in the forward spawn point. No surprises there as they hold on to the forward bunker and they attack Infallible from their general position of protection. I don't know, Ninja, man. Alea says that his mouse craps out. Maybe it's his USB port. Maybe this is all an issue with just his computer. Needs a new something else. I don't know what he needs. All I know is that he's complaining about his mouse, and I think he just needs to go buy a new one and get over it. Win the damn match, get the $100 gift certificate, and go use it to buy a new mouse so you have no more complaints. 2-1. Dynamite has exploded. The main entrance is wide open. Looking out here towards the forward bunker, we do have a match pause. Woohoo! As we have a swap going out. Alea finally says, you know what? Not going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and let it go. Serum has stepped into the game. Will be taking the place of Alea in this final match. This could be danger, or it could be good. We'll soon find out. As we wait for the match to get started once again. Madness says, he's trying to win my prize. He can be intense. Ah, Madness wants prize. What? You guys are confusing. All right. So these guys getting a little worked up. A little bit of Dismal, I think, is actually getting really upset because either he wanted to play or he's just really upset that Alea is going to be stepping out of this one. Connor, you want some love? I don't think I can give love to a guy wearing a pink tag. I mean, come on, dude. It's pink. It's grotesquely pink. It's like Choose Your Mother pink. Oh, it's so pink. It makes my eyes cross with pinkness. I hate pink. Did you not know that? It's a little secret. Actually, a very well-known secret. See, Alea's with me. He says, I get the feeling it's my motherboard and not my mouse. I have to unplug it and plug it back in every time. As we have restarted here, 10:53 on the clock, Fatal Attraction holding down this hallway now with their new stand-in player of Serum. What will Serum do for us? We're about to find out. And you know, someone's recommending maybe if you plugged it into the PS2 port instead of the USB port, that might fix it for you. I don't know. Forward bunker now captured by Infallible as Epic kills himself and spawns right back in with his teammate Dater. And they make their way around. The main entrance is blown, giving them that avenue of approach. Dater comes through that main entrance, comes out the other side, now heading outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Connor would not kill his mom in spite of his pinkness. He loves his mom. I'm sorry. Mad shoutouts to Connor for loving his mother. Dater drops down into the hallways. He's got a hold of the documents right now. The allies have the forward bunker, so Dater's hoping that he's going to have some support once he gets around the corner. He sees that support's not coming, so he backs up towards the main entrance where Bob, look at that, Bob's starting to sneak out. Dater's kind of going back and forth. Bob's waiting for him. Here comes Bob throwing out a grenade. Grenade misses, and Bob's going to chase Dater down, get into a battle versus Dater, and Dater bouncing back and forth. Bob in trouble, but yeah, Dater's the one that's going to survive here. Bob's going to spawn back in just a moment as Mixer, doing some nice Thompson work, kills off Dater's only hopes for survival. Dater slips through, however. Here comes the rest of his team, and we may see an incredibly fast time as Alea has sat on the sidelines, and his team starts to go, oh, crap. Bob got proned. Dater makes his way up towards the transmission tower, and fastest time yet. It has now been set to an unbelievable 2 minutes and 50 seconds by iNfallible. Fatal Attraction is going to need to try to beat that time without one of their star players, Alea, because of certain mouse problems. Wow, crack is the devil. Hahaha, Dorinia's trying to ban Grease Gun. Alright, so we're still waiting on Tech to ready up. Once he does, we'll get this match started, and we'll find out, can Fatal Attraction pull this off? Alea had to sit out the last round, and his absence was felt by all, as the fastest time was set 2 minutes and 50 seconds by iNfallible. It's not an impossible time to beat, but the way these two teams have been playing when they have their best players in, it's going to be nearly impossible. It's going to be very hard. The countdown is underway. The final round between Mixer Bob and Alea from Fatal Attraction and Epic, Dater, and Tech from iNfallible. 3, 2, 1. Match begins. We're looking at the Axis team of Fatal Attraction. They need to beat a time of 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Already time is slipping away. Looking at the forward bunker coming out the other side as we have Fatal Attraction bouncing through those hallways. Already the rifle nades have come out to play. Alea comes around the corner, destroyed by some Garand fire, and then by a grenade to follow it up. A bit of Thompson work by Tech on Mixer is going to start these guys right back over at the spawn. In fact, Dater stepping it up a notch here, putting some landmines out at the entrance to these tunnels. Going to pop back in with his teammates at the forward bunker. Excuse me. And we're looking for what's going to come next from Fatal Attraction. Already down at the 2-minute mark. That's all that's left here on this third set. Fatal Attraction comes in off the spawn, all three of them heading towards that hallway where the landmines are waiting for them. They jump over one, jump over the third one, then Bob's going to set off that landmine. Mixer pops back and revives him. More grenades. I was trying to figure out what the word is. They are just pummeling into the hallway. Fatal Attraction captures the forward bunker. We're looking for a dynamite plant coming any second from Alea. Alea going to kill himself, maybe not even bother with the dynamite plant. No, wait. He will go for the dynamite plant. 1:26 on the clock. Dynamite will go down, and we'll wait for that to blow up. While we're waiting, though, they are going to have to make use of the long hallways. Get some attacks in on the tower. And remember, iNfallible likes to play back defense. They like to stay on top of the stronghold and let their opponents come to them. Dater already at the top here. Is a medic, so he's going to give himself a little health. In fact, the entire team on top of the stronghold, making it their best, putting their best defensive foot forward. The Axis have the forward bunker. Tech, Epic, and Dater all here ready for it. It's going to be a one-run rush by Fatal Attraction. Bob comes around towards that main entrance, dodging some grenades while he's at it. Comes around the corner, looking up towards the top, waiting for the allies. You know the allies can spawn in right behind him. Tech up at the top of the ladder, as well as Dater. And Bob gonna make the move, comes up to the top of the ladder, and no! Slapped right on back down with 23 seconds left to go. I think this game is over. Dismal already given the good game on behalf of his team. Mixer trying to get over the wall. Cannot do it. Tossing some nades up to do some damage. But in the end, with 10 seconds left to go and no sign of grabbing those documents, even though Alea made it back in, it wasn't enough to save the day. And this game will be over. The winners of 3 Men in a Tug, iNfallible, making their way back from the loser's bracket to defeat 2 sets in a row their opponents, Fatal Attraction. Congratulations to both teams. Neither team will go home empty-handed. Greasegun says, visit bfgtech.com for great deals on video cards. And Dater giving the love out to TWL and to Radio ITG. Thank you very much, Dater. And thank you all for joining us.